In the tapestry of human existence, there lies a fundamental misconception that has woven its way through the fabric of many societies. It is a narrative that assigns roles based on gender, relegating individuals to a limited scope of capabilities and contributions. We often find ourselves in a world that views partnership as a dichotomy, where he is the steadfast provider and protector, while she is the nurturing caregiver, relegated to the realms of home management and emotional support. This simplistic view neglects the rich complexity of human potential and the shared strengths that both genders bring to the table. At the heart of this misconception is the belief that men, by virtue of their biology, are inherently more suited to leadership, power, and the rigors of the outside world. The narrative is reinforced by societal structures that elevate male figures to positions of authority while diminishing the contributions of women. We often hear references to the divine in masculine terms, as if the essence of power and wisdom is confined to a singular gender. This perspective, however, raises a critical question. Where would humanity be without the nurturing presence of women? Who would have cared for us in our infancy, providing the tenderness and love that are essential to our development? The truth is, the undervaluation of women is not only a grave injustice, but also a significant loss to society as a whole. When we reduce half of the population to a lesser status, we fail to recognize the intricate web of interdependence that binds us together. Women are not merely caregivers, they are innovators, leaders, and visionaries. Their contributions span every field, from science and technology to art and politics. Yet, in many cultures, their potential is stifled, their voices silenced, and their achievements overshadowed by outdated stereotypes. Consider the implications of a world devoid of women. Picture a landscape stripped of its vibrancy, a barren expanse where the richness of life is absent. Such a world would lack not only the beauty of nature, but also the warmth of human connection. The nurturing spirit that women embody is essential to the flourishing of society. Without it, we risk creating an environment devoid of compassion, creativity, and collaboration. The absence of women would render the world a desolate place, echoing with the absence of laughter, love, and life. Now, let us compare two realities, one where women are celebrated for their contributions, and another where they are dismissed as mere support. In the first scenario, we witness a society that thrives on collaboration and mutual respect, where individuals are empowered to pursue their passions without the constraints of gender stereotypes. In contrast, the latter scenario depicts a world where potential is squandered and progress is stunted by ignorance and prejudice. The choice between these two realities is clear, yet the journey toward the former requires a collective effort to dismantle the barriers that have long held us captive. It is imperative that we challenge the narratives that diminish the value of women. We must recognize that true humanity is defined not by the pursuit of power or dominance, but by our capacity for care, empathy, and sacrifice. The divine qualities we attribute to a higher power, wisdom, kindness, fairness, should also be reflected in our treatment of one another. Embracing the unique strengths of both men and women enriches our communities and fosters a culture of inclusivity. The contributions of women in traditionally male-dominated fields serve as a testament to the boundless potential that exists when we break free from the confines of gender roles. Women have excelled in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, forging paths that inspire future generations to pursue their dreams without limitation. Their success is not merely a triumph for women, but a victory for humanity as a whole. It demonstrates that when we uplift one another, we all rise. Equally, the men who take on roles in caregiving and nurturing challenge the notion that compassion is an exclusive trait of women. By stepping into these roles, they exemplify that the essence of humanity transcends gender. It is the willingness to care for others, to support and uplift, that defines our shared existence. In a world where we celebrate the contributions of all individuals, regardless of gender, we create a foundation for a more balanced and harmonious society. True friendship, the highest form of human connection, flourishes in an environment of mutual respect and understanding. It is a bond that withstands the trials of life, where individuals come together to support one another in their journeys. This friendship extends beyond personal relationships. It encompasses our interactions within families, workplaces, and communities. When we cultivate genuine connections rooted in compassion and shared goals, we pave the way for a brighter future. In our relationship with the divine, we are reminded that even the highest power values connection and cooperation. The concept of friendship with God is a profound one, suggesting that our journey toward understanding and wisdom is enriched when we seek to align ourselves with the qualities we admire in the divine. In doing so, we acknowledge that our humanity is intertwined with our ability to care for one another, to uplift and support those around us. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us strive to dismantle the barriers of bigotry and vanity that hinder our progress. We must reject the notion that any individual is less valuable based on their gender. Instead, let us embrace the beauty of diversity and the strength that comes from collaboration. By doing so, we honor the essence of humanity and create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Ultimately, the journey toward a more equitable society begins with recognition and respect for the unique qualities that each individual brings to the table. It is a call to action for all of us to engage in meaningful conversations about gender, power, and potential. By fostering an environment where everyone is encouraged to contribute, we can cultivate a culture of inclusivity that benefits us all. As an urge, reflect on the narratives that shape our understanding of gender roles. Challenge the misconceptions that have persisted for far too long and embrace the richness of human potential that exists within both men and women. Let us work together to create a world that recognizes the value of every individual, fostering a society where compassion, creativity, and collaboration reign supreme. In doing so, we not only honor the contributions of women, but also enrich our shared humanity, paving the way for a brighter and more inclusive future for generations to come.